You are now entering a region of extremely high intelligence. This is Darth Telligencia, YouTube's most brilliant and objective independent freethinker. Responding to recent videos by Edward Current, this guy. Edward was once admired by the freethinking community, but he has recently joined the social justice bandwagon. As always, I am coming to you from my underground research facility, where there are many unfortunate distractions.
Sweetie?
Yes?
Would you take your clothes out of the dryer?
In a minute. My recent videos on discrimination against people who can walk upstairs and the vanishing rights of people who can see, have been praised by the freethinking community. Meanwhile, Edward posts divisive, reactionary videos, and he attacks his fellow whites, like this.
Hey, you're a racist.
For your information, Edward, I performed a statistical analysis regarding crime rates and income levels, and found that white Americans commit less crime and earn more money than blacks. But you probably wouldn't know what that means, Edward. And you'll probably attack my research as being racially motivated, but that fallacy is known as argumentum ad hominem. You might want to look that up, Edward, if you aren't too old and senile to use Google. Actually, by uploading your self-flagellating videos against your own race, you reveal yourself to be the true racist here. Did I just trigger you, Edward? Because I think I just triggered you.
Sweetie?
What?
Can you take your clothes out of the dryer?
In a minute, okay? I'll be able to liberate myself from my parental overlords as soon as I finish my degree. The online university that accepted me is outstanding. I was able to design my own one-year degree program in online evidence research with a minor in objectivist philosophy, and I even get to grade my own papers. I am presently receiving straight A's across the board. You probably couldn't handle it, Edward. While I am earning my university degree, Edward, you sit at home projecting your insecurities upon others, and you also pretend to be far more intelligent than you actually are, a fallacy known as appeal to false intelligence. You might want to look that up too, Edward. For example, by peddling this myth that whites have certain advantages in society over blacks, you're clearly relying on anecdotal evidence. But in less than 4 minutes, I was able to find this picture of a destitute white man and a successful black man, thereby proving your privilege theory invalid. Checkmate, Edward. There is nothing privileged about having to live next to the furnace so that I can advance humanity through my research without having to hold down a job. There is nothing privileged, Edward, about having to work on a 3-year-old quad-core PC that my parents bought me for my birthday. There is nothing privileged, Edward, about getting dumped by my girlfriend of 6 weeks for the manager of Applebee's. And yet, despite this complete and total lack of privilege, Edward, I have been able to build myself up into being one of the smartest intellectuals on YouTube. Meanwhile, you, Edward, sit at home making self-aggrandizing videos as you likely struggle with an excessive masturbation habit due to a lack of intimate physical contact, which has turned you into an angry tool who can only lash out in frustration. What?
Are you gonna take your clothes out of the
In a
dryer?
minute! God damn it!
Don't swear at me!
At this point, I will apparently have to pause my evisceration of Edward Current to take some clothing out of a dryer. In conclusion, Edward, you're very good at mindlessly parroting the catchphrases of your identity politics. But just remember one thing. You never go full SJW, Edward. Never. Every independent freethinker knows this. Darth Telligencia out.